I'm just gonna go to the creepy cottage in the woods or whatever. We can complete and open up another pathway. And I think after that it's gonna be all. No, we're gonna have another one. Eldritch Forest.
Elizabeth Blackwood, neither gold nor marble shall my tomb adorn. Only in simple wood will my prayers be born. Resounding ever on my arrogant shrine of bone, across the dead roots venerated by worms alone. Cover not my tomb with stone, dear friend. Leave this fading corpse to its natural end.
Or, you know, you come back as a zombie.
It's also an option.
Lester Blackwood, Martha Blackwood, my grandparents. I never knew grandmother. I don't have many memories of grandfather. Yeah, also, why would Danny take away the Blackwood name and take the Hodgkin or whatever? That, like, having the last name Blackwood is so cool.
Okay, fair enough.
Dowsing rods can help find lost objects, also I heard. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to try. Why is that in her grave? Good evening. Well, I certainly know there is something after that. Is anyone there? This stone looks unstable. Well, we are unstable. Okay, I unstabilized it. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. That was stupid sound. Come on, I'm stuck. Come on. Why won't you?
Yeah, drop it there, maybe it'll roll down. There you go. Physics.
Physics. Can I take this out? What am I supposed to do with the block?
I don't know, maybe you open the passage or something to the right.
Okay. I don't know if I'm wiggling it or it's wiggling.
Yeah, it's physics. Can you go to the right at all in general?
Let me see. Oh, now I can.
Yep.
And I just flew out of another grave.
Okay, it's a secondary exit. Okay.
William Blackwood, my great grandfather, I suppose. Well, I mean, I have no idea where I came out of. So let me check something. Maybe I needed to move the rock so I can exit with this. Yep. Because I kind of went through a wall, through the ground. Yeah, I'm gonna take this with me. It's probably gonna be useful.
Sure will.
Mother forbade us to go into Eldritch Forest. That never really stopped us though. Kids. Of course. The ruins were the starting point of our adventures in the forest. If I remember correctly, I helped Annie to hide a box around here. Is this gonna work like that, actually?
Not just like that, I don't think, but drop it so you can look at the scene normally.
Oh, these ruins were starting. Wait, yeah. Here it is. Here it is. We used to hide the treasure we found in our adventures. Okay, that's the archway. I can circle this.
And I think, if I remember correctly, this was one of the puzzles I couldn't figure out. You're supposed to use the dowsing rod on that.
Oh.
Memories are coming back to me. Annie and I exploring the forest, writing down all recognizable places and objects. But in what order did we observe all those details?
Yeah, I figured it was gonna be like I need to figure out the proper way to go. I'm not sure of my memories, and I never explored the forest night before. I should need more information first because I get lost. Oh wait, another one.
Woods are vast, though I was never allowed to wander there. Annie and I still often tried to explore them. I think I remember a map hidden somewhere, but where? Yes, we found the map.
found the map. We found the map. Okay, so 1000 rod on the map.
Yep. Yep. And use the map.
Okay, so the tree, the rock, skull, the cross, the wood pile. Oh, wait, I can circle it now. Cool, 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 cool. No, that's not it. Maybe something around here could refresh my memory. The different direction?
Different order, I think.
Yeah.
So how many are there? There's a wood pile.
I remember it now. The path is this way.
Never mind, brute force. Alright.
No, it was kind of logical from down below to the top.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, more or less. I remember now, this pile has been rotting here for years. Okay, nothing else to interact with. We're just a ghost floating through the forest. Good evening, my friend. What's she talking to?
It's the skull.
Oh, yeah, skull.
That's the animal skull down there.
Here it is. The Calvary must have been a source of comfort for pilgrims a few centuries ago. Ooh. This tree was another one of my favorites. Ooh. We're a ghost, a wisp through the forest. And this is the last landmark. We never ventured further than that. Well, we're gonna do it now.
Heck
If
to
I
the
can
yeah.
go. Journal.
What's a church doing out here in such an isolated place? And it's quite an impressive one, no less. How come I never knew about it? Did someone want to hide it from us? The place is in ruins, but it's still rather imposing.
Oh, I was only expecting a chapel. What's such a big church doing here? Well, let's see what ghosts are inside. Oh, the sound work. These statues and valuables must have been stolen.
I believe Anton is at it again. I am dismayed that anyone would attempt to bring forth such darkness, especially given what we know of Blackwood Manor. He'll give that infernal family a run for their money if his vile efforts are successful. It is unthinkable that his goal could be ensorcelment of that serpentine lord of the nether itself. To my mind, he will become the very thing he hopes to control. To what end does he endeavor? Is it to empower himself with fiendish forces beyond the comprehension of man? Or to get laid? Or to secure his place as the godhead? I can only imagine what is to come if he acquires many followers. I rue the day when I learned of his infernal activities, as I may yet see the worst of it, I fear. If you receive this letter in time, do your best to avoid Anton. Is it not enough that we must suffer the deviltry of Blackwood, that now one of our own has taken up such diabolic pursuits? 'Tis a sulphurous prospect, to be sure. Watch yourself, or you too may become embroiled in the indulgence of this unhallowed possession. Somebody from the Diocese of Coventry.
Weird. So they knew that something was happening. For a building that has been neglected for so long, it looks so in decent shape. Ooh, more stuff.
Here lies William Jeremiah Cecil Whitegate. May his soul rest forever in this place, keeping the infernal fires from reaching impure souls.
Okay. Weird. There is only one candlestick on this altar, but some marks suggest that there used to be a second one.
A puzzle?
Somebody is living here. I'm sure of it. It would be strange for the area around the manor to be abandoned too. Oh, well. Okay. Oh! Hi, buddy.
Ah, young lady, how I missed you.
I thought I would never see you again.
I've got my eye on you. I'm always watching, even though hell does have plenty to keep me busy. The place is rife with scavengers. But let us forget about the riffraff. I'm finding your investigation a positively thrilling diversion, and so I have decided to help you in your quest.
I'm listening.
Good! Did you notice that you're not alone here? The gap between worlds is surprisingly populated. A man used to live, if I may say so, in these ruins until recently. He might be
He
able
died.
to answer some of your questions. Perhaps you should look for him.
Well, thank you. I suppose I did have my suspicions, but
There is more of Annie in you than you could possibly imagine. Good luck.
that's not luck. That's not good. That's not. I
Flippity-flappity.
suppose the exasperating character could grow on me, perhaps. Okay. What are you gonna say?
I don't know.
Okay. We need to find another candlestick. Can't go anywhere here.
Check if you can go down. I'm not sure. Maybe
Nope.
later though.
I can go up. I'm gonna
And
go
yes,
up.
I'm pretty sure you can go up.
Okay, go up and right. Ooh. These notes may help me in my research.
First day, we decided to study Abraham's and manuscripts I have in Eldwich. This is a tedious and laborious task. Going through the research will take us weeks. Then we'll need to understand it all, cross-reference the information we have to separate truth from fantasy. Still, this remains a fascinating quest, and we're determined to see it through successfully. Sixth day, we've gone further than I thought. Working together gives us wings. There are writings and manuscripts. Just a second. Hang on.
All over my study. My study, your study, his study.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Working together gives us wings. There are writings and manuscripts all over my study, but we found answers. I must draw the necessary words before we can summon them. Eighth day, we attempted a few incantations in vain. Perhaps we mispronounced the texts or our mixtures are unstable. Perhaps they think we lack the resolution. 21st day, the weeks go by with no progress. We're overcome by weariness. Annie seems particularly affected. 32nd day, progress at last. The incantations seem to vibrate. The air seems heavier than dense. That's about it for now, though. Still, I feel we're close to getting answers. I'm sure of it.
The music is picking, eh?
41st day, Annie thought she could convince Malthus to help us, but she was rebuffed. I was not particularly surprised. Second day, a memorable day, our experiment is starting to bear fruit. The ball jumped for a few seconds and became hot to the touch. It still hasn't cooled down. Next day, I'm looking at it for hours, unable to take my eyes off it. 2 hours later, the ball is still warm. It's too early to celebrate our victory yet, but deep inside I know we made it. What amazing progress. 61st day. After many unsuccessful attempts, we managed to communicate with him. He reacted to the words we use so often in our conversations. Promising him a walk in the woods always made him happy. Poor Duncan, I miss his pervasive presence, but it brings me peace to know that he is living an eternal dream. Our success makes me euphoric. I hardly dare consider the consequences.
Oh, they
Okay.
used him as a for the demon to possess him. Fun. I mean, I'm just guessing. Ooh, a bell. Silent bell. What's this engraving?
Okay.
What does Anno mean? Year?
Yep. But we're gonna need this.
Draw these squiggly lines.
Yeah.
Or would this be in Codex?
It probably will.
The Codex, yeah, there it is. The Codex is actually really, really useful in this game.
I love it.
Oh, woo! We can move the
Whee!
crosses. Whoever's living here must be very devout or superstitious. Yeah, especially when we can move shit like this. Someone's been using this damn mattress as a makeshift bed. How did we get here? It's like no staircase or anything. Maybe through here, no?
I don't know, maybe there's a ladder somewhere.
Let's go to the right. Numerous notes.
This can hardly be considered a language. It seems more like a form of heraldry, as it uses a different set of rules and a separate print for each individual. There is no trace of what or who defined this matrix. In many cultures and mythological writings, discovering the full name of a person bestows incredible power. In a sense, the sigils seem to perfectly illustrate these beliefs and also enable one to test them. Proving this theory would be fascinating. Sigils have been known for many generations. These, however, are not among the ones used to summon the 72 demons of the Goetia, although they are quite similar. I would venture that they are linked not to demons, but rather to human beings who lived on this earth. My obsession with this research is such that I do not sleep much these days, as if I were on the verge of lifting a significant part of the veil on our consciousness. The history of these people might help me in my research. The registers stored in Coventry's cathedral will likely provide vital details on their respective lives.
So, Hannah Mary Malkin?
Yeah.
And Henry Daniel Blackwood. Boy. Patrick William James, Martha Elizabeth Hill.
My research is going surprisingly well. One of the names to a sigil is Sir Henry Daniel Blackwood. He was buried here in the estate. I thought that the family settled here during the 18th century, but his ancestor seems to prove that the Blackwood line was already here in 1575 or even earlier. Finding his tomb will be no mean feat, however, as his name seems to have been erased from the records, but it could be vital to my research. I've been wearing my eyes out on these sigils and their symbolism for weeks now. They are so deep in my mind that they bind me to my desk night and day. I almost feel I can draw them myself now that I know all their inherent rules. Truth be told, their syntax is quite simple. One just needs to draw them as coordinates. Each element corresponds to a radius of a circle. A line for each initial letter of the first name, another one for the initial letter of the name, another one for the sign of the zodiac. But all this is not sufficient to define a being. What about homonyms? Logic dictates that Henry Anthony Garner and Harriet Alice Green should share the same sigil, but it's impossible. I still cannot master the last stroke, and this makes me feverish.
First Dickens, forename, surname, third Deacon, second Deacon.
Yeah.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Journal!
Something's missing from the altar. There's only one candlestick, but the circular mark seems to indicate that there was a similar object on the other end of the altar. If there's a reason why it's missing, I should find out why. This research, probably carried out by this Anton, seems to complete Father's work, and Nanny's too. These occult symbols are fascinating, but so much more complex than what I could study so many years ago. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, music stopped for whatever reason. I have to understand, though, everything leads back to my quest. Click on the one at the top. A slab in a church mentions someone called William Whitegate. May his soul rest forever in this place, keeping the infernal fires from reaching impure souls. Apparently, he was a key member of this church. Was his name mentioned somewhere else? Intriguing.
Intriguing!
The bishop's tomb.
These are mostly religious books. Some of them have annotations. Oh, bugger it all. Okay. Later. Gotta explore. It's always good to have a handy hook. You gotta hook somebody. One of these registers has been checked recently.
Oh, good lord.
Oh boy.
Right,
Well, Anton, Patrick, William, Elrian, we need...
you have Lindsay Hodgkin up there.
We need it for the Zodiac sign, probably.
Yes.
Well, oh, okay. We've lost Falden again because Discord decided to reset itself. We'll be back in a moment, probably. Yep. This is the problem. Exactly. Hi, Falden.
Discord?
Yep, Discord. But we are back on track. Just... Yep. All good. I see you checking the chat in YouTube as well.
Yeah. But I think you'll need to share again.
Yeah, the screen again. Yeah, it reset everything. I don't know why it does that. I don't know if it's an update or it just decides to crap out. Okay, all set. Music is back.
I don't think I see anything.
I shared it. Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. Can I unpop out? Return to app. Alright, I don't see anything.
Let me try again. It's sharing. Let me reconnect. Share screen.
Plop. I just see your portrait.
Try reconnecting.
Oh, hang on. Watch stream. No, wait, I'm stupid. Alright.
Hook. Let's see what's outside.
All you need is a ship and you can be Captain Hook.
Oh yeah. Water from the lake has flooded the tower and its lower floors. Should I pretend to hold my breath? Nah, just float through it. Nope, wait. This chandelier has seen better days. Yeah, we have a journal entry. I can go through this hatch, but this is stuck tight. I need to be creative if I want to open it. Shovel. This cloth is filthy and covered in grease, but may be useful. These food supplies have seen some use. Let's see what the journal entry says.
First a ruined church and now a ruined tower. The tower still guards the estate as best it can. Someone's been storing food and tools inside and everything seems quite recent. Who was it? The rusty ceiling light swings dangerously above the old floor. The desolate place hasn't been taken care of, but someone's still using it.
Up we go. Okay, the soundbook is really creeping me out. Best friend of anyone lost in the woods, I suppose. A gun. Multiple guns. A journal containing geological research. There's dog-eared page.
I couldn't discover anything about his ancestors. All I could find is that William Whitegate was the son of a Scottish mother and an English father. He was born on August 11, 1528, shortly before the events that would drastically change Henry VIII's England. This tomb in the nave of my church suggests that he sponsored it. He contributed significantly to its rebuilding at the end of his life. This leads me to believe that he was either sympathetic to the faith, in that case, which one? Or to art. In either case, I should focus my research on the local aristocracy. Maybe I'll be able to find important information by cross-referencing the family trees. I'll resume my research some 2 weeks from now. Other studies need all my attention. I'm leaving for Edinburgh tomorrow to meet with my mentor and friend, Bishop Philip Lester. He claims to have documents that he's reluctant to destroy, and he wants to show them to me before making a decision. If they are what I think they are, I have no time to waste. Cultists!
Mm-hmm. Some powder and ammunition. I'm guessing we don't need to contact this White Gate, so because he's Blackwood's like ancestor. This lantern seems even older than the tower. The ring is still riveted to the wall. Ooh. This disc covered with signs of the zodiac displays perfect for watching the stars. Oh, bagara.
Yeah, that gives us the zodiac, just in case we need it.
Okay. It's gonna go into
I guess.
Codex. Yep, it's in the Codex.
It's gonna go. Everything goes in the Codex.
That's awesome. Okay, so I'm guessing I need to drop this. And I have a hook. Wait, I can go down before that.
You can go down. Glub, glub, glub.
Yep. The blinds aren't hard to notice, like everywhere around here. Is it just that? Nope.
Yeah.
The ceiling has collapsed. I don't dare imagine what would have happened to Annie if we had been exploring here. See, Christian
Okay.
J, father and in loving. This is gonna go into the Codex probably.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
There it is, the rock. It's all flooded. Someone carved the symbol here. It must mean something. And I don't think there's anything else here.
The tower is now sinking into the lake, just like in the old stories that Mother used to read to me. I'm intrigued by the symbols drawn in chalk, and it seems familiar. Perhaps I came across it somewhere else in the forest. Yes, we did.
In the forest, or you mean in the church?
Well, I'm surprised you don't remember
The books?
the books.
Yeah. Oh, wait, can I go to the right? Nope. Yeah, I think I know what we need to do with the hook. Time to hook it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm guessing it's this. No, it's not. Huh. No. Okay, so it's not to unhook this, then what is it for?
I think this one had me stumped as well.
I mean, there is this, the filthy cloth. What am I supposed to do with filthy cloth?